What's good? What's good? It's Jag EMC. Everything's custom. Today we're going to give you a little walkthrough on if you're going to start buying gold jewelry, the tools you may need, what you need to know a little bit at least for your entry level, what you need to know entry level on buying gold jewelry, and you know, how to spot fakes. Fakes are very easy to spot if you know what you're looking for. If you don't know what you're looking for, they're very hard to spot. So we're going to get into it. Right here is just a magnifier, simple magnifier. You can buy these on Amazon for probably a couple dollars. Will save you a lot of money buying one of these cheap ones. Or if you want to go portable, you buy yourself a loop. This is a loop. It's just, you know, you can stick it on your keychain, whatever, because it's portable, right? So when you're busting out looking at your stuff, say if you know, see if I'm going to buy this gold chain, I'm going to want to look at this. Okay, so it says 10 karat there. I'm cool with that. It also says, you know, the maker's name over there. Even on the class, it's got something on the class, 10K. That's not bad. That's a cheaper chain too. That's probably about $1,000 chain new, maybe a little more now. Times changed, right? All right, so here we go. We're gonna get into it. It's 2021. It's 25th of July. This is a diamond tester selector. I'll show you a little quick demonstration on a fake gemstone or a fake diamond composed to a real diamond or a real gemstone. So we'll show you, you know, that's a ruby, or supposed to be ruby. That's a sapphire. I know that's a sapphire. That's a black diamond. It's supposed to be black diamond. Number one. It's even breathing. That's crazy. We'll test it. We'll see if it's real, but it's even breathing. That's crazy. So it's some kind of stone. It might be onyx or something like that, but I doubt it. Anyway, let's get into it. All right, so this is here, just very simple, good for demonstrations like this, and your entry level, you know, buying gold. And you know, you don't want to go and buy yourself a loop. You just go buy yourself a $2.99 piece. This is probably about $20 back in the day. You can buy yourself a cheap diamond selector like this. This one's about 40-50 bucks. I've got some pretty nice stuff. It's just not on hand. This works just fine. Just measure the heat off the gemstone, and this will do anything. This won't just do diamonds. A lot of people just think, oh, it's a diamond tester. No, it's a gemstone tester. So a lot of people don't know what gemstones are. They could be rubies, you know, black diamonds, onyx, you know, sapphires. Every gemstone that there is. Diamonds, obviously, is, you know, the major gemstone that everybody's looking for. But honestly, these days it's starting to be black diamonds, and you know, colored, like, you know. So anyway, whatever. So we're gonna get into this a little bit here. This is an awesome tool to have if you're getting into buying watches. Takes the back off your watches. You can kind of open them up and check them out. With the fakes out there these days, it's almost impossible to know unless you know. You need to educate yourself on this stuff, or else you're going to get fucked over, and it will happen time and time again. So we're going to grab the magnifier. We're going to put it up to the lens here. We're going to walk up to the chain. See that? 10K there. 10K there. And then you want to inspect it a little bit. You know, look at the wear point. So this would be a good wear point in the chain, right? It'd be worn. If it wasn't real gold, it'd be all worn out. So it's good, right? And you want to take a piece like this, throw it on your scale. Like realistically, this chain should be, I don't know, if it's hollow, it should be about 6 grams, 5 grams. If it's solid, about 8, 9. So it's 7.8 grams, 7.9 grams, so 8 grams. So bang on. You learn that stuff as you go, right? You learn that stuff as you go. So we're going to put that piece aside. We've realized that that's real. Okay. Then we're going to get into the rings here. So this is a nice, actually the chain was 8 grams. The scale's off just a little bit. We got this nice 10 karat gold. People say they don't put diamonds in 10 karat. I was watching that on Facebook last night. And honestly, here, I've got my loop quick. Put this on here and I'll show you what, you know, real gold looks like and what to look for. Just not what to look for. So look in the back of the ring right here. I'll tell you a lot. If that doesn't match the color of the ring here, like this one does here. Hold on, let me fix my loop here. See that? See how that matches all the way through and it takes the scratches. There's no, it's solid all the way through. See that? It's not worn. This ring's probably 15 years old, right? See those diamonds in there? See how they're held, right? So every single one of them's got their own claw. And it's an older ring too. It's probably about 15, 20 years old. Then you want to get into the ring. you want to look at the stamps. A lot of fake stuff will just say, you know, a very faded or hard to read 10 or 14. Lately it's been 18, a lot of fake 18. Look at how the stamp's done. If it's a made ring like this is a made ring. So jeweler, oh no, this is a made ring. Jeweler made this 10K or Rex. So he was probably a jeweler back in the day and he was making rings, 10 karat, and he was popping diamonds in the front of it. Simple as that. And this guy should weigh about almost 9.2 grams. That's a good solid ring. 9.2 grams. So we got that eliminated. So just stuff to look out for, right? Now, it's a good solid ring also. It's got the white gold inside, see that? And it's got the yellow gold around it. Don't need a loop for this, okay? A little bit dirty, whatever. And now on a fake ring, you're gonna notice right away, do I have something fake right here, okay? See how that's got that silver up front and then back, it's just worn to shit. See that? Just this fake gold pisses me off. People trying to sell that pisses me off, you know what I mean? See how there was like some kind of gold in there at one point and then it just kind of wore to shit. See, this was raw for a while. Somebody told this girl this ring was real for a while for sure. Or she wanted to be real because honestly that fading, you gotta X that out quick. So here's the difference here. Real and fake. It just smells like metal, man. I can't stand the smell of metal anymore. Anyway, this ring right here is probably about, shit, I wish I had my whole collection here. Oh, well, whatever. This ring right here for sure is a good 10, 15 years, 20 years old. This also does have a maker's name, so it was a private jeweler. Or it was a jeweler that did, you know, jewelry for a bit. I'll just put the loop on here, just easier to read the stamps. See, it's white gold, yellow gold. So when you get into white gold, yellow gold, there should be identification. There it is right there. Okay, cool. It's just shit you need to know. Maybe a very boring video to some, but to others is not. So MT2, so two-tone, 10 karat. And again, get your loop and look in the back. That's just all worn out. It's all good. So it's MT2, so two-tone. So that's the white gold and the yellow gold. You gotta know this stuff. You gotta know this stuff or else you're gonna lose a lot of money. Like I put these rings through hell right here and they're still kicking. I mean through hell. All right, we're gonna speed this up a little bit. So this is a Sapphire. I bought this ring from a guy. It's probably about a 40-year-old ring. I'd say a good 40 years old because nobody slaps a big ass Sapphire like that in a ring these days without it being fake or being a really shitty quality of Sapphire. I had this ring appraised about 10 years ago, and the appraisal on this ring was a good, I think he was around $2,200. Now that was 10 years ago. You know, this Sapphire has only gone up in dollars. The gold has only gone up in dollars because this one's 14, I believe also. Those were 10, 14. So we're going to look into, this is probably about a 40-year-old ring. I remember the guy I bought this from. He met me on the highway. It was actually, oh no, let's get the loop, but it's 14. I've seen that. Cool. Yeah, I bought this ring off a guy. His grandfather's shit needed cash, right? And we're dropping rings. We're dropping money. Anyway, so we're going to get into it. So see this. This is also another made ring. 14 karat. 1.4. Very clear to read. Very clear. Okay, but not just 14 karat. You'll see what I'm talking about right here. See this? Also another stamp up here. So this is a maker's name. So actually this is a really old ring because it's got the old gold stamp. So a lot of people don't know this, but before they got into the 10 karat and the 14 and all that was 585. So 585 would have been a 14 karat gold. This ring's probably about 50 years old actually. And what I had to do to this ring when I bought it, it was missing one of the claws for the Sapphire, so I had to get a new claw put on it. And the jeweler did say that it was wearing, the other ones were wearing out, but they weren't bad, but I don't really like the claw that he put on it. But it's on and the Sapphire is still there. So anyway, that's a 14 karat gold ring, and it's got a nice at least 1 carat sapphire on it. And that thing was appraised, I think, around $2,500. That was around 10 years ago, maybe a little more. And again, that's 5.8. So we're going to take this off. The scale seems to be off a little bit today, so it's about 6 grams. So 5.9. This scale's off. I don't know what's up with it today. I'm going to check the batteries in it. Yeah, the batteries are low. See that? Batteries are low. So we'll turn it off for now. So it's a 6 gram ring. We'll speed this up a little more here. This chain right here, any of these smaller chains, when you get into buying gold, you really got to watch out right here. I'm going to put the loop up to it. I'm going to go out close up to the chain here. You want to look here for number 1, repairs. Like, I've had this chain has been through hell. I've had this chain for a good 5 years also, and this chain has been through hell. That's a 750. So this guy should be 14 then. 750. That was an old maker's name back, and this is an older chain. This chain's probably about 30 years old, 20 years old. 750 on that side. There we go. Got some here. Maker's name. You don't see this shit anymore. You don't see this shit. So that's how old this chain is. They have a stamp on it. Just tells you what carat it is by code. That's a really old chain. I mean, I wore the shit at this chain. How it's still kicking, I don't know. There's something on the glass there, but honestly, this is a fucking nice old chain. I've had it for a while. Had this since I dropped my one in the bathtub, which really fucking sucked. Whatever. $750, like, that's an old fucking chain for real. I didn't realize how old that chain was. I'm gonna have to start taking better care of it. Solid chain. This thing's been caught in fan belts and everything. We're gonna go on the cross. I bought this cross used, 10 carat. Look at this, got the little star on it. Maker's name. 10K. I just broke the pennant for my 36 inch. I just broke the pennant for that chain, so I'm kind of bummed. I'll have to solder it later today or tomorrow. This right here is a made ring. If you don't know what that symbol is, and you know, kick rocks, whatever, it doesn't matter. That's your own deal. I know what the symbol is. This is a made ring. See, that's a solid ring right there. Fuck, that's nice. Sorry. I just don't look at this stuff too often, so when I do, it's kind of nice, right? And I only wear a certain amount every once in a while. So anyway, this is a made jeweler's ring right here. It's got a half a carat diamond in it. And that symbol is a G wore this ring. This ring's about 20 years old, but a G wore this ring, and you know what? Another G wears it today. We'll just leave it at that. So anyway, we're just gonna get into the stamps on this quick, because this ring brings back some pretty sentimental memories. So we're gonna get into the stamp, and you know what? This is the made ring, and 14 S. I actually know the maker of this ring. I know who made it. So 14. Some light here for you. 14S. So I know the maker of this ring. He did a good job on this ring, and you know, you can see that, like, just the quality of it. So you're gonna focus the camera a little more. This ring is a good, it's about 50, what am I, 3? This ring is about, this ring's 12, 14 years old now. But again, you want to look at real gold and fake gold. This is a homemade ring. Well, a jeweler made ring, we'll call it. I call it homemade. And you'll notice, see, you know, there's a little bit of imperfection in it, but that's okay. It's a nice solid ring. We're going to get into the weight of it. Batteries are getting low in the skis. This is my, you know, best skis, but this is working today. We're going to just put this on there, on the skis. I gotta get the batteries in this biatch. So 7.1, we're gonna take it off. We'll worry about the difference. So 7.2 grams. All right, we're almost done here, people. This is just shit you guys need to know. You need to look at the ring, and you need to just check it out. You need to make sure there's no rubbing. See, this is a tri-tone gold ring right here. This is tri, okay? Tri. White gold, rose gold, yellow gold. Okay. So grab the loop. We're going to go up to this. This ring I know for a fact I've had for 4 years. I know the guy that had it before me. It was his wedding ring. He owed me some cash for some work that he did for me, and we ended up chalking it up to a card in this ring. So 14T NT. So tricolor and tricolor. So, you know, this ring was probably purchased and paid for, obviously paid for, but obviously worth some money back in the day. It still is worth some money. It's been through hell with me. I bought this ring the day that my other one got fucking missing off my finger. We're not going to get into the story of that. And if your fingers go green after wearing your shit, then don't fucking wear it because it's fake shit. Simple as that. Anyway, this is a nice ring, and I think it's you know what, this ring, you'll be surprised, probably about 3 grams. And it's just a little guy like that, right? Skis is powering up for the second last time of this video. It's already 1 point off. Ring is on, 2.3, 2.2. There you go, 2.2, that's had the difference. None. 2.2 grams. All right, last piece. All right, this is an old chain. This chain is shit. Hold on a second. This chain is at least 30 years old. Anyway, it's at least 30 years old. I got it broken when it was given to me, and obviously I fixed it because I wear it every single day. So again, when you're looking at a chain, you want to look for any rubbing, shit like that. This is obviously real. I don't rock fake shit. I'll show it for demonstration. I will show you something pretty cool on this chain. This chain was snapped. Do a repair there. Here's the ends of it though. People always, you know, 10K. This is an old chain. This is probably about 40 years old. See, that's worn right down. Now, your neck will go green and shit. You have an itchy neck if your shit's fake. See that right there? You're going, why isn't that gold? Because I snapped it like fucking last week. So, you know, I had to put something temporary in there until I go through my stock and grab some old broken gold, grab a clasp off of that, etc. Now we're going to get into this cross. As you can see, there's even a... the light, make it easier for you. So 10K. This cross is made. I'll show you. I mean, that cross is made. It's homemade. Not homemade. It's jewelry made. We're going to call it a jewelry made cross. And I personally don't like it that much. It's thin as fuck. And it's just not something that I personally rock. But see, you come up and you buy this. When I bought this cross, I didn't look at the stamp for years. Okay. I mean, I knew it was real. I got it tested. I tested it myself with some acid and shit. And, you know, it just took for me to take some time out and spend some time, grab a loop like this, and you know, I just got there's a long story behind this cross, but I still got it. Probably give it away to some homeless person or something, so it just ends up cycling somewhere else. But anyway, you can see the mold that they put this cross in. They actually did a good job. You know, they molded the back. You know, nobody sees the back of a cross, so who cares, right? They got the stamp in there. You can see the mold. See the mold there? It's a good job. Like, it's not bad. It's just not something I'm going to rock anymore. I'm probably going to have to get a new pendant for it now that shit's opened up and get rid of that cross. I got a few crosses, a few too many. And, yeah, we just don't rock like that no more, you know? You know, we obviously believe in something, but I used to rock like fucking 15 crosses at a time. That's real. 15 crosses at a time. Now I just lost my most famous fucking ring that I lose constantly. It's so fucking small. And parents, don't let your kids watch this shit unless they're seriously getting into buying gold. They need to know some things. All right, so we're done with the gold. We know what's real. And I'll even show you some fake quick. Let me just grab my coffee here. Here we go. A little coffee on the scale. That's good. Just educational purposes only. All right, 2 last things. I'll show you some fake stuff, some fake gold. We're still on the gold tip right now. All right, we showed you how this was fucking fake as shit. Even breathes through the back, which is kind of crazy. Even the little fucking whatever you want to call them. We're gonna call them cubic zirconia. People love that word these days. They think cubic zirconia is dope. Cubic zirconia is a piece of glass. Even the Cubans are breathing, which is actually crazy. Somebody got scammed good on that one. And this black diamond, which I think is probably an onyx, we're going to test it. We'll find out quick. We're going to end this video quick. They're all breathing. They're not bad, too. They're breathing decent. You know, usually on a fake ring like this, like this is a fake ring to me. You won't see them breathe. To me, this is a fake ring. To some of you people, you'll rock this and say it's real gold because it's stamped. But, yo, I know better. Watch this. We'll test it. All right. So we're going to grab this diamond selector. You can get these on Amazon now, I think, for like fucking, jeez, I don't even know now. Probably about 40, 50 bucks. Get yourself a diamond selector. Now, to use a diamond selector, you turn it up. You keep it about there. Now, your hand has to be grounding this. Because if you go up to a diamond, just grab something random here. Sorry, my hands are full. And you just put this on the diamond and not ground it. Like if you just go around the plastic. Here, we'll just grab it up here. Nothing. But you ground it. Okay, you ground it. Bam. Okay, let me get you a little bit of a better video. So you want to see a little bit of green in the diamond selector. You want to ground it on your hand. We're going to put this diamond out a little bit farther. See if we can catch this. As soon as you hit metal with a diamond tester, turn it down to 2, it'll do this. That's getting the heat off the metal. Things just warming up now. Sorry, it's not that easy to do. It is when you got both hands. Anyway, you just grab a cheap diamond selector like this and just let it run up. That's a battery light. Battery. Okay, the lamp is ready. Okay, there we go. Yeah, she's warmed up now. Battery's okay. Lamp is okay. There's a little lamp in there, right? Takes the heat. So you just grab this. And you can grab the fucking fakest diamond and it will not show you real. That's one thing I like about these things. You find this diamond again here. I'm trying to do this on my phone, so. Sorry, I'm trying, y'all. There. If I could hold it long enough to give you a decent reading. So that's good. You want to hear that noise. Now we'll grab the fakest of the fakest. We're going to say this is supposed to be black diamond. I know the person that purchased this and they thought it was black diamond. So we're going to grab this. I think it's onyx. Apparently it's glass. Nothing, no heat, no nothing to it. It's glass. All right, you seen a diamond, fake diamond. You're seeing a fake ruby, and I'm gonna show you a sapphire, a real sapphire. And we're gonna end this video with a what's up. Have a good night, have a good day. And now you know how to check out some gold and stuff. This isn't even just half my flex. This is just a little bit of it. But I figured I wouldn't bust it all out and flex me all today because it's a little too much for a Saturday. And you know, don't be jealous. See that? Measure sapphires. Oh, shit, sorry. See that? Right on that sapphire. Bam. Real sapphire. Do the math on that. Just a cheap ass sapphire on fucking line is like 1,500 bucks. Now check out the purity of these diamonds. Watch this, okay? They're little chips, okay? I'm just gonna turn this down a notch. It's warmed up pretty good now. See that? It's warmed up. There. It's warmed up good. Now there's little diamond chips in this ring. We're just gonna get into this and end it there. See the little diamond chips right there? Let's put up the light. They're just little chips, but you know they're decent little diamonds. I'll show you. I know they're decent. Watch how they run this up. Like we're talking, you know, VBS quality here, like my big ones. You can get away from the metal on this. See how quick they run that up? These are like VBS, like my big rings. gotta get around the claws. That's just on a little fucking diamond chip. Okay, see that? Batteries are dead. I kind of figured something was going on with this thing because it was running shitty. But anyway, I guess time to battery up my shit. Yeah. Battery, lamp on, battery okay, lamp is ready. So the tester just died out at the perfect time. But anyway, this goes to show you fake diamonds, real shit, fake shit, real gold, fake gold. Pretty obvious to spot fake gold here. Anything that's worn or smells like metal. Ugh, that metal smell. Yo, worst case, rub it on your girlfriend's arm. Yo, you want to actually know if something's real? Quick, like you're buying it off a buddy, you know you're pretty sure it's real, but you're not 100. Grab the fucking thing and rub it on your girl's arm. Or you're like a chick that's around you's arm, because every chick's low on iron, okay? You grab anything gold and you rub it on their arm, okay? It should leave a black mark unless you're like really not low on iron. That's the only way to really tell. But anyway, we're going to end this real quick. So some simple tools that you're going to need for a diamond. You know, you're going to need a diamond tester. Obviously one with good batteries. Oh, there we go. This one warmed back up. You'll need a good diamond tester. You can buy a cheapie like this. It's a good way, because you know what? Look, I'll show you again. I got all real diamonds in my shit. Just quick. Diamond tester is very important if you're getting into buying jewels. Diamond, even a $40, $50 one. We'll grab a fake piece of glass. We're going to shove it on there. Doesn't even move. Alright, this is fucking weird. But, yeah, tester's dead. Gotta get a new battery for it. But anyway, fake diamonds, real diamonds, diamond selector. Get a good 9 volt, throw it in. Good Duracell. Don't use the one they give you. Good scale. This isn't bad. Trident T2. And then you want to check out your gold. You don't want to buy fake shit. There's so much fake hollow gold out there these days that honestly anybody's got gold, but it ain't real gold. You grab it, you'll snap it off their neck. It is what it is. Jag EMC, everything's custom. A little tip on gold and gold buying. We may go through the rest of my collection throughout the next, couple months. But for now, this is what we're going to deal with. I'll bring in some other, fake pieces. I'll get some buddies to go through their shit and get me some fake pieces. I personally throw right in the fucking garbage. I hate fake gold. These just happen to be kicking around. I found them. I'm kind of happy I found them before this demonstration because, it gave me a little bit of a sense. And then after every fucking time you bust some of your gold out, like this is the weekend drip today for me. Like this is the weekend, right? And this is the weekend drip. Maybe I'll do one for Canada Day or after Canada Day, and I'll show you what I wore all Canada Day. All right, we're going to weigh this shit. So you grab your skis, the battery may be low. You grab your real gold. Make sure it's zeroed out. I have a bracelet in here today. There's 32 grams. There's over a zip. Bam. 62.1 G's, okay? 62.1. That's over 2 ounces right there. Let's just double check all this skis work here. 62.1. Okay, so what do we got in rings? We got this in rings. Rings are where your weight's at. It's always rings are where your weight's at, are big fat chains. There's over a zip right there. A troy ounce is 30 grams. People think it's 31 or something like that. People think an ounce of fucking gold is 28 grams. You're wrong. It's 32 point something. I'll have to check it, Google it yourself. I forgot because I haven't been buying gold. Just buy it. I just buy it. I don't weigh it anymore. I don't sell it. I just buy it and collect it now. But straight up, there's over 2 troy ounces of gold. 10 and 14 all the way. Nothing in there is fake. We'll pull it all off again. But we'll show you the difference between the ring weight and chain rate. So there's 39.8 in the weight. That's just the rings. What do I got here today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I always leave the wedding band free because you never know what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? And then for chains, men's rings, by the way. Chains, we still got enough in chains. Just, I should have brought some bracelets out. Anyway, 27 grams. So you think there's a lot more gold just because it looks like more gold. But there's a lot more gold. It's a lot more dense in rings. So if you can buy old rings off your boy or your buddies, you know, that are saying, fuck it, I used to be into gold. You know, gold's the best investment you'll ever get. You can buy anything out there with gold. You'll never lose with gold, ever. You'll never lose with gold unless you pay too much or you buy fake shit. And if you take some of these simple lessons here, I know I rambled for about half an hour, but I don't give a shit. I haven't made a YouTube video in a minute. And this is for the haters out there too. You know, hate all you want. I'm happy as fuck. My life is pretty darn good. And you know what? I'm living. You know, I'm living. You know? I've had a lot of this stuff for a minute. I might bust out my whole collection one day and really go through it. I got over 500 grams in scrap gold alone. 500 grams in scrap gold. This is not considered scrap gold to me. This is considered decent gold. It's still usable. It's still good. Nothing's broken. It's real gold. Scrap gold, I have over 500 grams. And that's just over the years. I've been buying and selling gold since I was 20 years old and 18 years old. 18, I've been buying gold. Straight up. Silver, I just put that shit in a pile because it's going to be worth more money as it climbs. You know, and the lithium batteries are, you know, boosting up. You know, silver is worth some more money these days, but I just buy it super cheap and fucking stack it up. And, you know, I always have my silver. I've had my silver since I was fucking 12 years old. I've had my gold since I was 12 years old, but I seriously got into buying more this than selling gold when I was, I don't know, 17, 18. I really got into it, maybe 16 years old, high school, right? I said, I need a solid investment, right? So, you know, I started buying gold. I got screwed a couple times back there, you know, as a kid. But I learned real quick what the fuck to buy, what the fuck not to buy. And nowadays, it's really a fucking bad market out there because a lot of people are selling fake shit. So anyway, quick run through. I got my 5 rings here. We always leave the wedding band free unless you find that Mrs. Right. Well, she's out there, you know what I mean? She's out there. I just got to get myself out there. It is what it is. I got 3 chains today. I'm actually embarrassed. I should have about 5 chains, 5 rings. But that's today. We don't have a bracelet on today. We always have the watch on. You know what's up. Always have a watch. I don't need a watch to know the time, but, you know, I always have a watch on me. Anyway, we're going to end this video at 32 minutes. And it's Jag EMC. Everything's custom. Get yourself a scale. Get yourself a pocket loop, okay? Or just get yourself an old school loop and a diamond tester. And honestly, that's all you need to have right now when you're getting into buying gold. Even if you're just going to start buying gold, fuck it. Don't pay for diamonds. Never pay for diamonds. It's a waste of money. Never pay for diamonds. Diamonds will pay for themselves. Just pay for the gold. You know, I'm not going to tell you how much to pay. You pay your own price. I'll tell you right now, I've never lost in anything that I've ever bought in gold, ever. Never lost anything. Unless, you know, we're going back to as a kid and I still never lost anything. If not, it's now worth more. These are rings, you know, this ring I've had for over 10, 12 years, 10 years. This one I've had for about, I don't know, at least this one 10 years. And these two, I've had them for a minute. I don't exactly know the age. This chain's a 40-year-old chain. Maybe, 30-year-old chain. This guy, I know exactly how old this chain is, 30 years old. This chain right here, you can tell by the stamps if you go through this video. This chain is probably about 40 years old. This chain's about 3 years old. You hear that breath? 3 years old. I'm not impressed with it. Anyway, it is what it is. Maybe 4 years old now. But I'm not impressed with it because it is what it is. But anyway, gold is where it's at. If you want a solid investment, gold and stocks. Stocks ain't solid, but, you know, invest in gold stocks so you'll never lose, right? So what's up? It's Jag EMC at Custom. Everything you need to know about buying gold and everything you need to know about buying not fake gold. You buy fake gold, you will regret it. You will hate gold. You will never like gold again. So I'll tell you right now, fake gold is garbage. Anybody that sells it or wears it should be slapped, but then I'm just going to leave it at that. And, you know, silver, whatever, I'll let that pass because it is a precious metal these days. But, yo, throw your silver in a bucket. For real, throw your silver in a bucket. Cash out one day. Yo, what's up? It's Jag EMC. Everything's custom. We're going to end it at this. You want to invest in some real shit instead of cryptocurrency, invest in gold. Have a good day.